Squawk, squawk, fellow sorrowers. I'm going to be covering Rick and Morty. Consider this to be an introduction, disclaimer to a few snippets that I'm going to be making and uploading shortly. It felt like another um, hero that's called out for what they are, a villain. As I say, I've made a few videos like this when you realise that your heroes are all villains. Hopefully, it's not all of them, but all mine have turned out to be. And here's another one. Okay, Rick and Morty, hilarious, serious, just as much. It's very intelligent. Um, I get that, I do, but that's the whole point. Okay, they're using that to stop you from seeing what's going on behind it. They don't want you to see it, but they do want you to feel it. 'Cause all the time you feel it, your energy is being taken from you and given to them. All about energy. And if he's as much of a sci-fi geek as he makes out, he fucking knows this. He knows this as much as you and I. So don't think for a second that he doesn't. Okay? Who am I speaking about? Justin Roiland. Now, I've made a little well actually there's about 20 slides, but it took me 2 minutes to do this research. 2 minutes and I found out all this on him. Right? So first and foremost, Rick and Morty. Well, Rick translates to ruler of people, or was it all strong and powerful ruler? Okay. Morty translates to the Dead Sea, or brackets, stagnant lake. So what's that? The ruler of the dead. Yeah. Ruler of people, sea and Dead Sea. So sea of the dead. The people would be the souls. The ruler. What does ruler translate to? Archon. He knows what he's doing. Okay. He knows. So if you don't, hopefully after this you will. Here he is. What a fucking beaut, eh? What a beaut. Right, well, you know this, right? I'm not even going to bother. We're bigger than this now, okay? This should be child's play at this stage. It gets worse as it goes along. Hopefully, I won't be attacking your heart the way they are. I do not want you to have to feel what I'm feeling right now, but I do want you to see it because that's the opposite of what they're doing. As I said, they don't want you to see it, but they want you to feel it. I want you to see it, and I don't want you to feel it. Okay, they get worse as they go along. To brace yourself. All right, so here she is. This is Machine Mummy Mean, the Demiurge, Grim Reaper, the Divine Feminine, Kronos, Lilith. Same shit, different toilet. He's just happened to crawl out of it. Okay, you can see the firmament here. Yeah, they know what they're doing. Inside the bubble, yeah, over the green heart chakra, okay, the aquatic. See this? The tentacles, the tendrils. I've covered this many a times. What most of my work is based upon. Yeah. Okay. Here she is again, Machine Mummy Mean. See it? It's artificial. Yeah. It's artificially based. It's AI. And Rick and Morty is what? Completely, utterly based on the satirical um, concept of all sci-fi um, ideas through media, right? There's no way you wouldn't know what this is. That's what I want you to keep in mind here. But don't keep this in heart because it gets dark, all right? And I'm trying to bring light to it. If you didn't realise already, Justin Roiland is a Canaanite. Okay, he has the auburn hair. It's not just, oh, you're redhead. As I said, you've got to put all the elements together. Okay, the agenda is more important than things like this, but nonetheless, they do complement the agenda. So, you see how the thumb knuckle comes out like this? Too far? That's a genetic deformity of the tear. Okay, just like the flexi thumbs on the end here. Yeah, so nothing new under the black sun. I've covered this as well as many others have. Yeah, it's there. Okay, Canaanite deceiver standing next to a Canaanite fan. Okay, let's continue. If it ever loads. Free baseball. Hang on, come on, come on. The three base pairs on the hands here. See if I can get it a bit bigger. There we are. Okay, that's not natural. That's not a natural thing to do. Here's the Archon. The mocking tongue. Okay. Again, this is not natural to do. All right, three base pairs on one hand and the bail finger on the other. Nobody does this unless they know they're doing it. Okay. Three base pairs, sign of Canaanites, over the eyes. They do this all the time. Okay, so the windows of the soul. It's also something that Canaanites and reptilian hybrids in particular, in general, do when they are receiving a message. I don't know how else to put it because I've never had it, luckily. Um, and if you're a true, pure human being like myself, you never will either. But they they receive commands from the Archons, okay? And that's what this is when they shut their eyes like that. Telepathy, essentially. Again, not a natural pose, not a natural way to position yourself either. That's because they are being the ball. They are being Saturn within the rings. You understand this? Okay? See the Saturn X being made with the legs. They do this too. It's what the cross-legged pose is. Okay? Here you've got the sea monster once again, the aquatic, the demiurge, machine mummy mean, coming out of the sea. Okay? Canaanite hand gestures once again. Fecal matter, anus obsessed. Okay? Because it's the negative. It's the opposite. It's the other end of the spectrum. You eat to survive, right? It's healthy, uh, nutrients, sustenance. The excrement, opposite. That's why they're obsessed with it. Okay? Here's one idiot standing next to a bigger fucking idiot. Got Elon Musk here. See the Saturn with the hands, with the arms. It's not natural, is it? Once again, try and do this with your thumbs if you get a chance. Try and do it. It won't. You can't do it. It's not double jointed. It's a double cross. You're being double crossed by this race. Okay? They're trying to get you to believe in this because you're being deceived by this. Okay? This is what they're selling you. Don't buy it. Brace yourselves. Gets a bit darker than dark now. Nonetheless, I believe it needs to be addressed. Okay. Forget the Trump stuff. That's not the point. Okay, Justin, drew a picture of Trump's child who happens to be 12 years old, Barron. Okay, put it up on his fridge. Took a picture and tweeted it. So you got Homer and Peter in the background here eating Smurfs. Smurfs are metaphors for children. Okay, so the eating, the consuming, the devouring, the adrenochrome, it's all there, right? Trump on his knees behind his son on his knees. Okay, with his penis out. He's got a VR helmet set on. Okay. Well, the virtual reality visor ties into exactly what he's drawn here because Justin Roiland knows exactly what he's trying to show you. Okay, there is centres for paedophiles that have been put up now around the world, in particular in certain states of America. They walk into the centre, they put virtual reality helmets on, they see children, they molest them, and it's something that they believe is more healthier for the paedophile. Yeah, because they're not doing it to a real child. It's certainly not going to fuel the fact that you're not doing it to a real child so that you want to do it more to a real child, right? Of course not. Of course not. So Justin says it's just art. Yeah, yeah, it's just art, right? Okay. Is this just art? Justin Roiland. I told you, I found all this in 2 minutes. 2 minutes flat. He tweeted this. My fiance just got 1 year older today. Here's a picture of her in case you haven't seen what she looks like yet. You've seen what she looks like now, haven't you? Once again, if whether this is humorous or serious, is it forgivable? Is it commendable? Are you laughing? Because I'm not. There's nothing funny about this. It's not funny to them either, by the way. People think that they find it funny. They don't. But they play it off as a joke. The same as he does with the cartoon with Rick and Morty. The most serious parts of it, you laugh. Even when you don't feel you should, you laugh because they hide behind humour. So this is an introduction, as I say. Next few videos are going to be little snippets that I've found um, covering a lot of encrypted subconscious um, programming, essentially. But hopefully, after this introduction, you won't be programmed by it because you'll have your heart chakra turned off, but your mind turned on. You know what I'm saying? Ready, and if you're aware, it won't scare. Like I always say. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. He can try and exploit you, but don't worry, because I'm going to be exploiting him. I'm going to crack on and get to it.